Hey, happy Wednesday. What a day. 15 degrees cooler today. Nice wind. It's actually in the low 70s right now. Isn't that crazy? It was probably in the 90s this afternoon. But I guess we call it a cold front. It's not supposed to rain. At least the weather forecast says no rain. But sure feels nice. Yeah. Yesterday, the last few days, my workout's really been my night runs. I've been doing a total of about 6 miles a night. I've just been too busy during the day. I wanted to get workouts during the day. Done a little bit of weights. Just work's been real busy. Have a lot of software problems. We moved our office and things aren't working right. Even things like Microsoft. IT people always say it's gonna be easy, but it never is. So let's take them. Things that I normally do take a lot longer because of some software issues, but we're getting it worked out. I'm happy about the weather. It's really nice, like blue skies. The sun's kind of disappeared. Well, no, it hasn't. It's right there. Yeah. So the clouds are real thin, but they have been blocking the sun. The sun's just popped out again. I was giving the weather compliments, and the sun is reminding me who's the boss in Texas. So, coming to you from Austin, Texas. I'm living in Georgetown, which is a suburb north of Austin. But doing pretty good. Hey, Bruce. Hey, thanks for joining, man. Just out for a run. Enjoying the better weather. It's about 15 degrees, 20 degrees cooler than yesterday. So, not sure why. We don't have any weather coming in, but it's doing the job. Hope everybody's doing great. I'm feeling pretty good. Good morning. Oh, hey, Eddie. You must be joining from Asia, man. Hope you're doing well. It's about 7 o'clock Wednesday night here. Washington Desert, yeah. Yeah, the sun is, I was just saying earlier, it's about 15 degrees cooler than yesterday. Maybe 20 degrees cooler, because it's in the low 70s, especially when the sun's blocked, but it's coming out again. Hey, Juan, thanks for joining. Sam, yeah. The Washington Desert, I didn't know there was a desert in Washington. Anyways, it's cooler here. Much cooler. Hello.
Hi. All right, let's go, guys.
A little bit of a roadblock. I always slow down when I see dogs because they don't like runners very much. Especially when they're not on a leash, but they're supposed to be on a leash. It's our kind of our living area subdivision rules. Usually don't have any problems. I've had a few dogs charge me though. They just don't like runners. They don't like me. But feeling nice again. Sun's fixing to get blocked again. High Plains, Eastern Washington. Okay. Must be close to Canada. I think High Plains. Well, Eastern Washington. That's probably pretty far away from Mount St. Helens. I think that's in Western Washington. Yeah, I've never been to Washington State other than the airport. I've been to the Seattle airport many times, but which is a goofy airport. All the underground trains and stuff. I almost missed a flight one time. It's kind of like Atlanta airport. But I'm doing pretty well. Like I said, the last few days I've just mainly been doing my evening hike runs. Usually getting in like 2 loops around my area. It's about 6 miles. South by Oregon. Okay. Yeah, I know that Oregon in the east and Washington in the east is very different than the west side of their state. So like I said yesterday, I've been having fun with the Grok, the AI tool on X. You can put in like different plants and shit and find out what they are. I used to really be into botany, I guess plant science, when I was in high school. I used to remember all the different trees and shit. I still do remember a lot of them. But it's pretty cool with the Grok. There's some software tools out there you have to pay for, but now with the AI, you don't have to pay for it anymore. You just take a picture of the plant. I was taking pictures of some yesterday. I said, what kind of flower is this and is it dangerous? And it'll tell you what kind of flower it is. And they'll say you can't eat the flower, but you can, or if you touch the flower, it irritate you. Because you know, some plants are deadly. Some people have plants in their yard they don't even know. Like oleander, the pink flowers, every part of that plant is deadly. That's like the shit that they used a long time ago to kill kings and queens with. And people put it in their yard, they sell it at Home Depot. It's crazy. You can't buy a gun, but you can buy a plant at Home Depot that wipe out a whole street. Crazy. Anyways, I really like botany. Kind of a crazy hobby compared to all of my other hobbies. You know, running and weightlifting and shit. But I think plants are very interesting. They're good for you, but they can also kill you. Gotta be careful. So, also, I put in some birds, find out what kind of birds they are. And about a week ago, I saw a black snake by one of my ponds. I didn't know if it was a water snake or a water moccasin. It had kind of a triangular head. I knew it probably in the viper family. And AI said, yeah, it's a venomous snake, dude. Be careful. Because you can tell by the shape of its head. Usually if a snake's head's round, pretty safe. But if it's triangular, it's in the viper family. You know, one cool thing about snakes I didn't know. I was watching a snake channel on YouTube. Man, YouTube, you can learn anything. He's pretty cool. I asked him about anti-venom. Did you know, people always say you gotta remember what kind of snake it is and all that shit. You don't need to. The only snake in North America that has a different anti-venom is the coral snake. Because the coral snake is in the same family of snakes as cobras and shit. So it's like attacks your nerve system. Whereas rattlesnakes and vipers attack your blood cells and all that. So other than the coral snake, every venomous snake in the US, ones that are in the wild, not, some special shit that somebody has in their house. Everything that's in the wild has the same anti-venom. So if it's a copperhead, a rattlesnake, water moccasin, has all the same anti-venom. I thought that was interesting. I didn't know that. So I was watching that. I was watching one channel the other day, and the dude has got like 100,000 subscribers, and all he does is he's got a tank with a big bullfrog, and he puts different kinds of shit in there with it. The bullfrog will kick anything's ass. I mean, it's a big one. I mean, he put like centipedes in there. Centipedes are dangerous. We have them here. They like hide under rocks and stuff, especially one of the playgrounds near here. I mean, they're real colorful. They look like a fishing lure. man, you get stung by one of those, you know what I mean? That's almost as bad as a venomous snake. And they can sting you on both sides. But, there was one of those channels on YouTube too. I think it's Wild. I can't remember the name. But he always gets stung by things. Stings. I mean, I remember he got stung by the emperor ant, and he's always getting stung by these terrible wasps and stuff just to see how bad the sting is. And they have like sting categories. But he stung himself with a centipede. And that was like one of the worst he's ever did. I think they had to give him like an epinephrine shot. Dude, it fucked him up. But anyways, I don't know why I went from running to talking about snakes and anything. But I think those AI tools are really cool. You gotta play with them. A lot of them are free too. Even Grok, I think. I have premium, but I think you can use Grok just as a regular member now. Maybe it doesn't have all the functionality. It's kind of cool. You can like take picture and I'll show you. Like this purple flowers here. I checked it out yesterday. I thought it was some kind of sage, and I was right. I sent it into Grok and he said that's Texas sage. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, trying to sell the AI tools. I don't know, there's juries out on whether or not they really help society or not, but I hope so. I got a ton of money invested in NVIDIA, so far so good. I bought the shares at like $90, and they were like at 140 something the other day. I wish I would have bought the CoreWeave stock, which was invested by NVIDIA. I almost did. My son actually bought a share of it because he does small investing on his Cash App. It's called Cash App. You can buy like a partial share and all that. But anyways, I remember when CoreWeave came out at $60 and it went down to 30, and I saw yesterday it was 180. It's like, damn it, I should have bought some of that. That's the way it usually works. But anyways, I got a big investment in NVIDIA, so it's doing pretty good. I wish I would invested in them back when they were only making video cards. Anyways, AI is good investment. I really believe so. Because I know printed circuit board as well, and I tell you what, NVIDIA circuit board assembly cost over $50,000, and that can't cost more than a few thousand to make it. They're just making a killing. So, and they're the leader. I'm invested in AMD also. So, not as much, but quite a bit. AMD is actually the second player in AI chips. And the funny thing is, or interesting thing is, Mr. Huang, the CEO of NVIDIA, his sister-in-law is the CEO of AMD. That's got to be an interesting Thanksgiving dinner. So, number one and number two in AI. Anyways, okay, we talked about chips. Let's get back to running. Hey, Bingo Warriors, Mimi Bear, thanks for joining. Y'all are good friends. Always joining. Almost every day y'all join. Like the Bingo Warriors. Philippines. Got a lot of friends in the Bingo Warriors. Korea and Philippines. Quite a few. Yeah. Gotta go back up now. Up the hill now. I'm doing hill repeats right now. I forgot to mention. But near the entrance, it's kind of noisy because a lot of people are getting off work. It's the main entrance to my subdivision, my living area. So what's going on with y'all? Let me know where you're joining in from. Juan, I think you're new to the channel. If you're not subscribed, please do. I go live almost every day, sometimes twice a day. Have fun chatting with friends, talking about fitness, talking about whatever we want to talk about. Today I was talking about computer chips. What else did I talk about? Grok, the AI tool, and X. Semi-pro gravel racer, yeah. I'd like to get a gravel bike, but I don't know about gravel racing anytime soon. But really have no place for a bike in my garage. Actually, got rid of a bunch of things, and now with my new toolbox I've got, it's like a tower. I don't have much space. Plus I'm putting a new treadmill in my garage gym. I got another walking treadmill, same company, just a better. First one I got had a kind of a ding on it, so they wanted me to send me another one. So pretty busy. I'm releasing a video on a test. I kind of reviewed a heating pad, which is really interesting. It's very different than I thought it was going to be. Very good tool. My wife likes it a lot. But you can use it on your neck, your legs, you can sit on it. And it uses infrared technology. It's kind of made of a velvet. You can actually wash the thing in the washing machine. It's kind of weird. I don't know if I'd do that, but they say you can. But anyways, on my channel, I'm going to release that video today. I thought I was going to do it yesterday, but I haven't finished it. I just got so busy. But hope everybody's doing well. I'm going back uphill now. I'll pick it up a little bit. So Western States 100s this weekend. I was promoting David Roach on X again today. One of my posts got like 17,000 views already. So hope he wins. I'm betting the farm on him. A lot of people don't think he will. A lot of people going just for the, top favorites from years in the past, but I think David Roach has a good chance. We got that going on this weekend. I think I'm gonna try to do some long runs. Weather's gonna be better. I'm not sure where. Enjoying the nice weather today. Really, I'm not joking. It's like 15, 20 degrees cooler today. Weird. There's no reason for it. Because it's not raining. Usually when the temperature goes down like this, it should rain. No rain in the forecast. I guess I could be proven wrong. But I just checked again. There's no rain in the forecast. Skies are pretty blue and really nice. Oh, today I'm wearing my Hoka Speedgoat 6s. You see here. These are the same ones I wore in Cocodona a month ago. Note to myself, never buy white shoes. I never do. And most of my white shoes were to me for free for testing. But these particular Speedgoat 6s I bought. I just wanted a different color so I could keep track of them. Plus they're in a wide, and at the time this was the only one available. They just came out with some new colors, some pretty cool ones. But anyways, the mud from Cocodona 250 a month ago stained my shoes. Can't get the mud color out of the white part of the shoe. So they don't look very good, but they still feel pretty good. I guess I got maybe 175 miles on them, so I can use them for a while. Actually, probably can get 400 miles out of them. So, well, that's what's going on for me. But hope everybody's having a great Wednesday night or Thursday morning in Asia. I know I got some of my Philippine friends on, and I'm going to stop the live stream. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and we'll talk soon. And bye for now.